Hey, welcome back. My name is Rebekah Victoria, and I'm so glad you're here with me in my studio today. I came on here to chat about how my intuition has really come into a space of its own recently. I've never really painted intuitively before in this sense. I think I've always really worked from a reference, and I've decided to try and paint in a bit of a different way. I feel like the reference painting was relatively limited in some respects, just because I feel like you're so directly referring back to that image that you're not really allowing for your creativity and your instincts to kick in. So I've been trying to paint really differently, sometimes without reference, sometimes still with, but ultimately I would like to paint without all the time. But I think that it's not going to create the work that I exactly want. I want to be able to create like nuanced artwork that has like a variety of different shapes, forms, textures, different flowers, the way that the flowers look, the way the petals sit. I can't do all of that in my brain. I need to sometimes look at a reference. But if I could do even some of it from no reference, I think that is still a huge win for me. Relying on these instincts and relying on just my brain to create something is something really different. And it's really pushed me in a lot of ways, because it has forced me to see how much I was relying on the reference image and how much I was really using it as a crutch in a sense. And now that I'm trying to get away from that, I think that it has been a very useful lesson for me in knowing that I can do it on my own. My brain, my being there's enough of me. I know enough in my body to create these artworks, and in some ways I think they're almost just as beautiful, if not more, when I haven't been looking at a reference. I think because they create a different atmosphere when I'm painting completely from my brain, and this intuition that is informing this atmosphere is really such an ingrained part of my personality at this point, and I think that that's a really beautiful thing to be creating in this world. I think that artists are really here to show people a different way of looking at the world and really view things differently, whether it's for beauty or for political or for whatever reasons you're doing it. For me, I think I like to focus on trying to create more beauty in the world. I think there's so much beauty around us, and I think that we sometimes become a bit used to this beauty almost, and we forget to take note of everything that we're looking at throughout the day. And for me, I want to be more intentional about noticing the beauty and be really aware of where I am looking, what I'm looking at, and creating a lens for myself that is more nuanced to pick up beauty and more hyper aware to find the beautiful things instead of like focusing on the negative. And I've really been trying to cultivate a much more positive mindset, a much more abundant mindset rather than a lack mindset. And I think that this is really helping me to do that in my personal life as well. And I think that's really cool. I never really expected that to come out of intuitive painting. Maybe I'm only even realizing this now, but yeah, it's an interesting concept. If you have done intuitive painting yourself, can you please let me know down in the comments, and maybe let me know some takeaways that you may have had that you didn't expect to. I would really love to hear that. I think there's a lot to be said for noticing the world around us more, and finding beauty in mundane things is such a cool thing that artists are really good at doing, and I don't know that other people are necessarily very good at that. Yeah. If you have any other thoughts on that, please let me know down below. I would love to keep the conversation going in the comments. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you so much more than you realize. I hope you have a great day. Today is a great day to go and create some art. Much love. Bye.